There's a lot of commotion going on outside.
Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna pop her out there.
Yeah. So this video is going to be weird, but it's her mustache is messed up. This video is gonna be weird, but yeah. What is it about?
I think you already told people what it was about.
No, I'm redoing that.
Oh.
Starting over.
I feel fine.
Chest feeling.
Go back to the doctor tomorrow.
Make sure he's not dying.
I'm just fine, I guess.
But yeah, that's why the video has been prolonged. He's been healing.
Excuse.
He's been healing. And we've been lazy,
yeah.
So whatever.
I've been feeling better, and thank you to anybody that sent some well wishes out there.
Yeah, thanks to you guys. But anyways, we're back and ready to go. This video is gonna be different and weird, but that's why apparently you guys watch us, because we're different and we're weird, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. So anyways, it is explaining why we bought a retired school bus, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to compare why we bought a retired school bus to a camper or a tiny house.
You got it! Yeah! Yeah, so we're going to tell you why we bought a retired school bus, and then we have footage from a RV and footage from a tiny house. There's Khloe, of course. And we're going to do voiceovers because when we filmed the footage of that stuff, what we were saying doesn't make sense. So, yeah, we are going to do that. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to go find out. Chloe's still barking. We haven't figured out what she's barking at, but whatever. And Jason did a wardrobe change, guys. Okay, so why did we buy a bus?
I don't know. I'm not going to be able to do this with Khloe working.
Why?
Because it's annoying. I can see her right there. And now she stopped because it yelled.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's Khloe for you.
That's regular life for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yelling at Khloe because
she makes vlogging very hard.
We love her to death, but...
What if they can't even hear her? There we go. Guys, we suck at vlogging. Yeah.
We try our best.
We try our best. Khloe down here. We solved the problem by bringing her in, and she's still going nuts out. Say hello to the people. Say, I'm nuts. Tell them. Okay, my name's Khloe, and I'm a crazy person. Tell them why. Yeah, you're crazy.
Coop's freaking out.
Cooper's freaking out too. Alright, back to what we were trying to talk about.
Yeah.
We originally were looking at shuttle buses. Yes, that's where we were at. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were originally looking at shuttle buses. Yeah,
even though we probably won't use any of that beginning part, so you should probably just start it over and start.
God, babe.
We're back. We had some technical difficulties there.
As you can tell.
And her. And the dog.
Mostly Khloe.
Mainly Khloe. But anyway, we just wanted to start out by talking about why we chose a retired school bus.
Over anything else.
And to say is we originally weren't even looking at school buses. We were looking at shuttle buses. And I had my mindset on shuttle bus is the best option. They're more boxier. They're just...
For some reason, we just really like shuttle buses.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be the best option. Looked at a bunch, and then we kind of started changing our mind a little bit because we found a school bus that we went and looked at.
We actually went... That was the very first vehicle we went to look at. We really liked it. It was in our price range, a lot in our price range.
Yeah, and we kind of looked at it...
Before we had our price range.
Before we were ready to purchase one. And then we had them... We came up with the money when we sold the house. And we...
Our time frame was very... As you guys have seen, obviously, if you watch previous videos. We had, like, less than a month.
Yeah.
And to find a bus, build a bus,
we knew it was going to take some time to build the bus, so we wanted to get a bus right away and get it going.
Not have to travel.
And we almost picked the bus. It was
really far away.
we were starting to like panic a little bit, but we found one, but it was in Rochester, New York,
Which is
is
really far away.
even a couple hours from here. And then Ashley's like, call the places nearby, and there is a lot of school bus places nearby. Called a couple, didn't get any responses, and then I called the one that was the closest to us, and
it was like literally 2 minutes down the road.
We went the next morning and looked at this one first, and because I told the owner what size bus we were looking for, and he showed us this one. We took it for a test drive, and it was perfect.
He was willing. It was in our price range. He was willing to take all the decals off and get all the lights disconnected and everything like that. So it was like a wham bam, thank you ma'am kind of thing.
And so that's why we ended up with the school bus, and I'm glad we did.
Yeah, because it's.
And I'm glad
we can make it. We're able to make it whatever we wanted to make it. We were able to build it up the exact way we wanted to build it up, and we'll explain when we do the voiceover for the other footage. We'll explain more about why we didn't choose a RV and why we didn't choose a tiny house, but that is why we chose this bus, because it was convenient and we were able to make it
our
own and whatever we wanted it to be. So yeah.
Yep.
On to the voiceovers, his favorite part of vlogging.
Voiceovers.
Alrighty then. Here is an RV. Sorry about how badly this footage is filmed. We stumbled upon an RV show and decided to take a look, and this is kind of what happened.
Yeah, we were fumbling around in some. They had like 20 RVs in the local parking lot
of like a small grocery store.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, and it was like a really cold day in between a bunch of warm days.
So I would love that in the bus if we had that. Yeah. But
this one, I think, was this one.
This was your favorite. This was your favorite. It was also like $60,000.
Yeah.
Too.
There was another one that was actually pretty reasonable, considering. Again, when I say reasonable, it was like $28,000.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, but as in our very early video and how much the bus cost.
Yeah, we spent $5,000 on the bus total, and that's 4 times our budget that we had.
I would love to have like the bedroom be a separate thing, but
yeah, I like the doors. Yeah. I do like the doors on that.
And I like how the bed. I don't know if I do it in this video, but I lift up the bed is like on shock space, like springs. Yeah. It just pops right up, which I plan on hopefully doing in the bus in the near future. But
number one reason why we didn't get an RV was price, and because it was already the layout was what you got and that's what you had, and I really don't like that you had to have a vehicle to pull it.
Yeah,
because
right.
we didn't have a good enough.
Yeah, these
vehicle.
were like tow behind. I think this one was a 5th wheel. Alright guys, this is a video of a pretty neat tiny house that's fairly close to us that our grandparents...
That you'll see in the video.
Yeah, took us to recently, and it kind of worked out perfectly. I think if we were to ever pick a tiny house...
It probably would be this one.
This one was
gorgeous.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This would be a great option.
I love that porch.
If we were to... Which we do plan on, like... settling down, at some point and buying some land and putting the bus on it. If we were ever to buy something to put on that property, I think I would definitely pick this.
Yes. Traveling wise, it just didn't make sense in the timeline. Again, budget and excuse me standing on the ladder. I was afraid to go up it, but it didn't really work size wise to how much traveling we did want to do.
Yeah, so, I don't think this one was so much meant to be moved quite so much. It was more of... It
was being sold at a mobile home park type
and
thing.
This one, you can see how this one is just gorgeous. The loft is huge. And you'll see there's actually... this isn't even like the main bedroom. There's a master bedroom in the back.
Yeah.
And also some bunk beds, which we probably wouldn't...
We would probably
have put in if we would ever do this. But
like the kitchen and all that space... Nothing against tiny houses. Like, again, if we wanted to post up and be somewhere for a long period of time, Don't mind them. They were looking around. This would probably be what we would go for just because of convenience, and it's still minimal, but it's comfortable, especially if you're not traveling.
Yeah, I think this place is huge.
Yeah, it's huge for a tiny house.
If we were to put it on a piece of land at some point to continue to live minimally without traveling, this would be perfect.
Perfect. But for what we wanted then, it just didn't work out. Well, that was our video.
Yep.
Hope you guys learned something or didn't learn something, or hopefully you watched the whole thing all the way through, right?
And hopefully you're not annoyed by us by now.
Yeah. Our next video will hopefully be better, so yeah. We'll go
We
with
always
that.
say that.
This is like the 34th
goal.
video, so I mean, hopefully they're getting better as we go. This one, we kind of had an idea for it, and the footage kind of escaped us, but
yeah.
Other than that, I think it will turn out just fine. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube.
Like us on Facebook.
And follow us on Instagram. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.